Right, so hi guys. So we're going to dive right into this. My name's Claire. Everyone I do is channel and clear and healing energy. Can't believe we're doing the usual intro, but basically I am this. I am a true divine feminine energy that's been on the journey a very long time. And let's get into this. Yes, if you resonate with the message, you resonate with the message. Right, so we're this is going to be very karmic in nature. So, it is Scorpio moon. So we're going in the shadow of the Scorpio moon here. Scorpio moon is the shadow. But the question is what toxic friendship looks like to me. There's good cards in this deck too, so I might need to tweak it a bit. But so this is either going to resonate or it's not. What does toxic friendship look like to the person? I'm not going to do feminine, masculine. I might, but what does toxic friendship look like to whoever this is going to make sense to? All the people this is going to make sense to. Oh, wait a minute, this is interesting. I've just finished one that was about an hour that if you've watched it and when I've done it, I'm going to publish that on Saturday. It's him again. So it's like, a business owner, so it doesn't necessarily need to be like a man, but is a man on the card. So boss daddy, stable, rich, business owner, CEO, BDE, if you know, you know, or you can read the card. But basically, there could be a toxic friendship that involves right, see two things. This could be friends that are secretly like secret haters of somebody that is a business owner and entrepreneur because they're pulling out the word entrepreneur, or there's a toxic friend that already works in business with someone. Let's dive in. What what toxic friendship looks like to me, to this person? Unbothered. Right, what I'm getting from that is that's like, yeah, this is definitely, they're telling you about like one of the masculines, but it's going to make sense to all the masculines this fits with. Unbothered, I'm getting that's people that stonewalled you, like, so say like this guy's like sharing something about something great that they've like an idea they've had or something that they want to do in business or something they want to do with their life in general, and somebody just complete point blank ignores them. Now this could be a friend, this could be a lover, this could be a family member, but it's like people around this masculine are like, oh no, wait a minute, we're asking about friends, but yeah, it could be other things too, but this is like friends around. I'm taking friends to mean like friends or lovers, because sometimes friends can turn into lovers. Sometimes that's a good idea, sometimes it's a really fucking bad idea, do you know what I mean? But it's like I feel this is like karmic friends around a masculine that like they don't support this person. That's what I'm getting. Crying over you, sad, hurt, and upset. Ah, now it's telling a story. And I feel nobody's bothered about this masculine being upset over because I'm putting it on the divine feminine. So yeah, wow. None of these friends are providing support. So this might not even be somebody that's with somebody else. It could still be that though. And then kind of changes it a bit, but it's kind of depends whose friends they are, I suppose. But if it's mutual friends, that makes sense. But it's like, yeah, this is a business owner that's crying over a divine masculine, but like the friends are like they don't care, or they're like, stop talking about that person, or we don't care, kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's certainly, well, the question's certainly doing the fucking job, isn't it? The cards are answering what toxic friendship looks like. That. How I contribute. So let's now ask this, right? Let's put those cards back, see what comes out again. So this one's gonna be short because that other one was really long. So um how does this person contribute to the toxicity and those kind of friendships? This will be interesting because I can think of a few cards, like there's cards like too busy winning or hustling, and like let's just see. Like this person might not have noticed the toxicity in their friends around them when they were in their ego. But now that they're more in their own divine feminine energy, which is what happens to the masculine on the journey, when they come out of that, again, tweak it for, however it makes sense to you, they'll start to recognize things that they didn't recognize before. How I contribute to the toxicity in the friendship. Marrying for money. So that's going to be very specific, but you know what I mean? It's like, again, that would make sense if it was friends have turned into lovers. It's like how this person's contributed for whoever this is going to make sense is they weren't in it for the right reasons. Cock blocking. But that's what they're saying. It's like I thought it was that. This is like some of the male masculines that have got female karmic friends that fancy them, that cock block them. And it can be, it's just, it's hard to describe that, isn't it? Because it's not always necessarily like it's somebody that fancies them that wants them for themselves, because they might have like families and kids of their own, but it's like women that like to look, because it's that card, they like to feed off this masculine's energy. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. It's more like because we're reading about a twin flame masculine, possibly one that's still asleep or when they were asleep, but it's like if you're this masculine, you were contributing to this because you didn't see that the people around you. Well, if it was females that are actually wanting to be with you, they're your friend for the wrong reason. Like they would want to marry you for literally for your money. That's what the card says. That's how I'm reading that. But also, it's like it's friends around you that just want to cock block you. They want to keep you single and away from your divine feminine because they might be getting things from you. I mean, who knows? Like it could be like, well, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's yeah, it's like it could be like people that call on people for help all the time, but it could be like I don't know, it could be something more toxic than that. Yeah, look, moving on. Thank you. Next, I think that's what all that means. Like, how can I contribute to the toxicity of my friendships? This is it's simultaneously talking about friendships, but it's also talking about like a blurry line, like friendships that have turned into like friends of benefits kind of thing because it's like situationships because it's like the masculines contributed to the toxicity by like moving on like thank you next and therefore they've then attracted people that want to use some might again marrying for money is not going to be but that will be for someone like basically women gold diggers that's what I'm getting gold diggers but also those toxic females want to cock block a masculine from their true feminine or any healthy feminine even before they've reached the divine feminine. Yeah, threatening, look, intimidating, threatened, and bothered. This is definitely like karmic friends around a masculine that are intimidating. Bullies, that's what I'm tuning into here. And shit. Scorpio is the shadow. Mean girls. It was like, and oh yeah, Lilith, can have a lot to do with that, if it was in the shadow. Like you could see it as empowered, but you can also see, it just depends on which way it's coming through. But also it's like, wait a minute actually. I'm gonna pause this because I want to read something to you. I thought that, so I'm just going to read this to you, right? Lilith, meaning belonging to the night, comes from the Akkadian word, I can't say that, the feminine word of meaning demon or spirit. Jewish mythology, Lilith was the first wife of Adam, who was ultimately banished from the Garden of Eden for disobedience. I think I'm actually thinking of the other asteroid as well. But basically, what I'm saying is, it's like I'm thinking of the one where it's about basically somebody's. Oh no, I'm actually thinking of the other asteroid. I can't think right now. I'll put it in the comments, but it's basically about you're banished from the party, or you're banished from something for not being, not doing the right thing. So I feel it's like the feminines that match all the masculines are going to resonate with this. It's like you're too threatening to the karmic friends. By the way, this will be interesting if karmic friends come out. But it's like your divine feminine purity and essence and true confidence opposed to what's more than likely going to be fake smiles and it's like you threaten these karmic friends without doing it. You're not doing it wrong. It's just that kind of they don't want, they wouldn't want that. God, nice pals, eh? Let's see. So what have we got here? Ignoring. Yeah. So look, this is I knew that's what they were saying. These friends, whoever the friends are, right? Again, it feels like females, but it's like females or males, but it's like these friends ignore this masculine. Like they literally that's two cards about ignoring. They ignore the fuck out of the masculine when they talk about the feminine. They gaslight, they stonewall, which is very abusive. girl, God, what am I picking up on? Girl fight, arguments, physical fight at war, competing. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a very intimidating group of friends that God wouldn't actually let a divine feminine around, to be honest, because of what I'm picking up on. It's like, this is this. I mean, the questions are what toxic friendship looks like and how I contribute to toxic. This is such a toxic group of friends that if that is literally a group of women around a masculine, because let's say it feels like, because I was picking up, it kind of feels like this masculine is hooked up with quite a few of these friends or something. But it's like, so it could even be like the friends could be ex-girlfriends too. It's like, oh, we're just friends, it's just my ex-girlfriend. It's like, what? But it's kind of like, um, yeah, it's not a welcoming group of friends, put it that way. And it feels like when that masculine truly steps in their power, they're going to get the ick anyway, and they're not going to have the same friends. So this might be, if this is resonating with you, this might be the case now or in the past. But I don't, this won't be, because with what I'm feeling, you wouldn't, yeah. If you're truly a twin flame and you're the feminine, yeah, God wouldn't want you around these people. They don't feel very nice. Yeah, look, thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical, emotional. But I feel what they're saying is these friends have robbed this masculine of their dream, quite literally. Too busy winning, because look at what I said. Look at all those cards, because they were too busy in their ego. These friends kept this masculine in their ego. But they weren't real friends, like bankrupt, yeah. I do feel at one point somebody's got involved with one of these friends. Or it's an omen. If this is making sense and it's no happening, just take it on board. But yeah, look, yeah, boss daddy, fucking hell, they're telling you who that happened to. Someone was too busy in their ego and they've kept toxic friends around them and they've ended up with a thief around them. So either that's a literal thief or it's like they've robbed them of what they really wanted. They've robbed themselves of what they want. They've self-sabotaged. I mean, this is actually really quite sad, but um haunted, yeah, that look, this guy's haunted. He chased the wrong things. He chased money. This feels like it fits with the family one that I done, that I because I filmed them in the same night. Like that was like somebody was taught to overwork and chase lost. So because it bad reputation came, yeah, look, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. This is a masculine realizing how this has all ended up this way, and that's why I'm saying, like, when it reaches the point of union, this person won't have the same people around them. Because that's the thing, like that's what truly happens to twin flames. I'm sorry to say it, but if you've got the same group of friends that you've had 20 years and stuff, give or take maybe one or two, something's got to give, because true twin flames, being one and speaking with one, a lot of shit changes in your life for the feminine first and then for the masculine. Because whatever the feminine goes through, the masculine mirrors it. Um, so basically, if you're a feminine, regardless of your gender, and you've went through toxic friends or betrayals and stuff like that, look, moving on, thank you, next. That's what this masculine's going to go through or going through now. And you could have a whole group of new people around you. So yeah, scarcity tax. Like, look, playing games, chess, forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. That's the kind of friends that this stalk and watch upset. And then it's people that are secretly, I feel it is people that have secretly got feelings for this masculine. Like threatening, intimidating, threatening to bollard, right? We don't want to know any more about these. Like, moving on, thank you, next. Yeah, they're just telling you this masculine's waking up and they don't want to. Yeah, look, shine your light irritates their demons. Wow. Oh my god, by the way. That's fucking fake accounts. There's a lot of spying. Happiness here. There's a lot of spying. Stalker. There's a lot of spying. Stalking, watching, obsessed, threatening. Same cards. Crying over you. Sad, hurt, upset. This masculine's not in a good place. Right, so praying for all the people that resonate with that. That's fucking hell. Like it's Scorpio moon. So how I deal with toxicity in my friendships. Well, what fucking cards do I use for that? I use these. So How, because we've established this as a masculine, right? How, I mean, it could be a feminine too, just take it out of but just the way it was coming out, it was very sort of, it was weird. I wasn't feeling the male friends. I was feeling it was more the female friends. Um, how, like other times it has been the male friend. I mean, there will be male friends too, but that was the females I was feeling really strongly. How I deal with toxicity in my friendships. So how does this person deal with freedom, moving on, letting go? So this person might have already moved on from friends like this, or they're about to. So they might not have had. It's funny because I thought it'd be funny if it was a card that was like people pleasing or something. But like this person, I feel might not have recognized how toxic these people were because they were in a level of toxicity, or you were. Again, I know that's triggering if you're watching this, but that's kind of what I'm getting from this. Somebody that was like, you didn't recognize how toxic your friends were because you were really in amongst it, kind of thing. Yeah, but you're moving on and letting go. So that's how you deal with toxicity in your friendships. Look, heartfelt gratitude. Look, this masculine's had to choose between sticking with money and materialism and toxicity or his transformation. And it feels like the masculine's choosing, look, really heartfelt gratitude. They're grateful, soulful appreciation that they're now seeing that choosing their soul is the way to go. Look, conscious steps, considered action, looking forward. Yeah, this person's moving on, looking forward, not looking back. No fucking wonder, because that was certainly toxic friends. How I can unknot toxic patterns in my friendships. Well, we've just fucking answered, but let's see what comes out. Soul retrieval, though. Journey guide. Yeah, look. Oh my god, I just said soul retrieval as journey guide came. Like I said soul retrieval first, and then journey guide came out. Look, travel, changing location. Fucking hell, that's really specific. Now that kind of fits because stalking, threatening, like, I mean, these are people that could have got like so toxic that like this has left somebody like isolated. Like, these are people that could have made somebody's life hell. Like, this could be like gang stalking and stuff. Because remember, I do feel it's like they're watching both people. Like, so if you've got some sort of social media, whether it's your personal or public or something, yeah, like it could lead to that. Travel or changing location. I mean, of course, this could just be talking about a holiday or something. I picked up on a holiday on the other one, but it's like, no, changing location. So again, that doesn't need to mean, I mean, it could literally mean moving to another country for some people, but it really just depends how much I was speaking to you. But this could just mean that, like, you're moving location, like you're moving away from the area. Love, yeah, for love, acceptance, and romance, the healing heart. Look, it's the end of a toxic cycle, and also nine, and it's the ninth month, September. Balance, yeah. Centered energy, self-care. This masculine's moving away from those people because this masculine's moving away from the community, your group, well, because it's toxic as fuck. I mean, like I said, the card's doing what it was meant to. It's called friendship, the shadow, and it's what toxic friendship looks like. Guys, if you want to know what toxic friendship looks like, it's a story I just read, yeah, and they're telling me again that masculine, that masculine considered action, look, that masculine's looking forward and they're not looking back, and no fucking wonder who could blame them. I'm surprised Karmic Friends didn't come out, but maybe I didn't even put it back in the deck. Will we shuffle one more time? It'd be satisfying if it came out, but I mean, it's come out all the other times, so fucking hell. Do you want to tell us anything else before I bring this to a close? I could end it with some look. Kiss and ass. So, oh yeah, because I was going to say I could end it with some love cards. So I feel this masculine's going to be coming forward kissing ass, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think this masculine's coming forward apologising for what they couldn't see. Look, fake flex and acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. They're just telling you more about the people that look, and it was same shit, different day. This masculine got bored of people like that. Look, threatening that one again. Or sad, yeah, that guy got bored of people like that. Look, literally, that guy got bored. The same shit, different day. I think they definitely got more than they bargained from some of the cards I'm seeing here, but you can probably imagine. I've showed you what some of the cards say. Moves in silence. Yeah, this person's like This person has moved away from these people, or they're slowly pulling back. Never has the facts, makes shit up, lies, no facts, because they've seen that they're liars. Karmic friends, there we go. I knew it. I knew it. Again, it took a wee bit to get to it, but it did come out there. Karmic friends, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Unfortunately, when I've looked at people's charts before, this reminds me of somebody that's got Pluto in the dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by hairs. Look threatening. Yeah, fucking hell. No facts, like the same cards. Played out. Yeah, this had to play out. This was some kind of karma. This is some kind of karma, unfortunately, bad karma for the masculine. I don't know if that was in this one, or I think it was in this one, wasn't it? For the masculine. But they've learned their lesson and they don't want to be around people like this. And my God. Wait a minute, I'm actually, oh fuck. I'm just gonna, here's the, God. I do love those cards though, because you see how, like, when you home it in on, I was going to hold up bad karma, but I don't know if that did come out on this, so I don't, that's false advertising if you if you hold up the card that isn't even in the, oh, for fuck's sake, where is it? Boss Daddy's hiding. See, I'm still channeling, so that could, Boss Daddy could literally be hiding, healing, like purging from these people. And like I keep saying, like, no fucking wonder. If Boss Daddy doesn't resonate for your situation, just change that to whoever. But you're the person that's like, you could be a female business owner that you just don't want. You're like cringing at the thought that you even had people around you like that were secret haters. Because I've had that in my life as well, where you're like, these people are fucking making out like they're my friends, but they're talking behind my back. That's no friends. Yeah. So I'm gonna be like, look, I'm gonna hide I better hide those words. Yeah, kind of shining thing. Anyway, interesting. So that was a Scorpio moon, well, it was definitely Scorpio mooning in the shadow. Um, could we see what's going to come about with this boss daddy and their divine feminine now that they're away from the karmic community, karmic friends? Oh, that would have been a good card to hold up too. Whatever. Life partner. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. Yeah, now it's ready to go the distance. Look, rekindle. An old flame returns. An old flame returns, and they're going to need a cuddle. And Mars in Cancer is definitely about that. Well, actually, Mars in Cancer is more than about a cuddle because it's about sex. You've found your romantic counterpart. And yeah, forgiveness. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of past forgiveness. Unfortunately, because I can feel, because Scorpio moon is about the shadow, think of it, if this person was in their ego, and again I'm saying this person, this could be, you could be this person, like lots of the men out there that are, it feels like men, because it feels like men with a lot of female friends, you know, it's more than likely that these females around this man have heavily influenced how they treated the divine feminine. But divine feminines hold themselves with a lot of grace when we come up against people like this that are too much in their ego. So I'm sure you handled it like a boss. Um, and don't make that yours if it's not yours, because that amount of drama, like I would just exit stage left, to be honest. I mean, like I said, there's plenty of folk out there talking about. I'm sure they are, but I mean, like, just get in the fucking queue. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, whether it's me or anyone else, a lot of people will be talking about what I do, because it's like how many people are actually on YouTube and being brave enough to actually do that and stuff like that. And it's, like I said, because but I just see it as like it would be like I'm running a shamanic circle in person, but I'm just choosing it to do online. So that's why I'm not really bothered about the numbers and everything. Although, like I said, I'm always open about the fact it's like, look, it would be better if there was a wee bit more people getting involved, but it's like, we just roll the punches, because the thing is, I get really easily overwhelmed. But yeah, I do think there's a bit of a happy ending there. But like you said, the question was about friendship, and I'm not surprised that karmic, and actually, even the fact that karmic friends has come out at the end, that's how much these people were hiding, that they didn't want this masculine to win. They didn't want them to be happy. So it does scream this is either some of those females secretly fancied or maybe even in love. So it could have been like a forbidden love. Like this could be people that have got their own children with a partner, but they're secretly in love and they want to keep this person around and keep them single. Because that happened. Or it's like exes that having, that are hoping for a rekindling, but we saw it's the kind of people that would literally only want to be getting in a union and a marriage for this person's money because they're a successful person. And that's why you got to be careful. This feels like, I don't know what I'll title this, but this is why you got to be careful, masculines, that are healing and clearing your energy, because you will become, if you're, I mean, I'm sure you're attractive already, but you'll become even more attractive energy wise. And you will get people trying to leech onto you, karmic friends, karmic family, if there's any around you. Um, and definitely, yeah, karmic friends and lovers, people are going to come back from the past and it's a test. And so I hope that I give people enough um, insight. Wait a minute, see, because of what I'm saying, I hope I give people enough insight to look out for this. Because it's something that, you can crystal clearly see when you're out it, but you can't always see it when you're in it. And that's why I sit here and do this. God, yeah, because I'm channeling the energy of God. Benevolence and compassion, recognize your eternal force within you, yourself, and others. And that doesn't mean I am God. It means I am being a mouthpiece as one of God's messengers about the femme fatales. Now, remember what I've said before, that can sometimes be in a positive aspect if it was like, where is the divine feminine card? Like, a divine feminine and your, empowered sexual energy. But this is like, a warning about, like, look, because we've got knight in reverse. Allegiance to destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. Yeah, people that get caught up in their actual energy that, takes them down a very dark road. They have to have deliverance. You know what I mean? By people like me and anyone else that does the same, Canal. Child eternal. Because at the truth, you're innocent, you know what I mean? And when you can't see, like virgin, well, I don't know about that, but it's in reverse. But it's like fear of intimate union. That's why that card's come out. A lot of these masculines get in these toxic situations, or a lot of you, sorry, get in these situations because you were scared of a union. I mean, look, and thieves, they're just telling you the kind of people that masculines end up getting caught up with. Gambler. Yeah, you take a gamble and you get involved with people that so just, don't beat yourself up because it's part of the journey. But move forward now and go for what you really want. As I pick up the sacred woman and look and creativity. Follow your dreams, follow your creativity. It feels like it fits on the one before. Like if you were encouraged not to follow your dreams or not to follow true love, this is a sign to follow your true love. And this is again one of my powerful guides that I work with. This is White Buffalo Calf Women, which is all about the times we're in actually. It's all about shamanism, being grateful for what we've got, and like, um, kindness, and not basically not chasing materialism and all of that. And yes, do good to others and good will come back to you. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.